What's good, yeah, and welcome to the surprise patch review. Why do I say surprise patch review? Because I didn't even know it was there. Apparently 8 hours ago, technically 9 now, it's been announced that the Durza rework I showed you today is going to come tomorrow. He arrives on global tomorrow. So, we'll go over the update announcement because there's a couple more interesting changes. But yeah, here's the Durza Rework. If you're interested in what he can do, how good he is, what it entails, how it looks, what it all does, you can watch the video. It's on the channel right now. Maybe I link it. Probably will forget it. Maybe I post the thumbnail here. You'll see. And yeah. Let's look at the rest, which is Khemet. So during the A3, Khemet's ultimate range changes into Vortex ultimate range. So he gains 2 at the top, 2 lanes at the side. And it was always the problem that you weren't able to take advantage of Khemet A3 because even though his ultimate range was bigger, you weren't able to trigger according to that range, which is now possible thanks to them changing the A3, which gives me a stupid idea, and that is it possible to use Khemet to destroy the top lane of Gear Dungeon 1 now? Let's test it out together. Why not? It should be quick. We just put whatever tank set on here. It's mainly just checking the range exactly and then seeing what happens. So Khemet, we obviously, here we go. Just ignore the boss. Khemet down. It's only tomorrow, but the increase would be 1 tie here, 1 tie here, and then 1 tie down here, 1 tie down here. So no, it would basically stop right here. It's pretty much like this, and then the 2 tiles at the top here. So sadly, this square isn't filled in, which means Khemet won't be able to hit. Sad. Wait. Yeah, it's the same like this, right? Yeah, it ends up being here. Unlucky. So this is not going to happen, apparently. Would have been too great, would have been too important. But okay, so Khemet obviously is not going to work in Gear Dungeon 1. Let's check out the rest. So Cyrus bug fix an issue where the solar sense wouldn't work on Cyrus under certain conditions. Sure. Sadie fixed a rare issue where her talent buffs weren't being applied to Alex in range. Great. Diao Chan optimized UI display for different stances. Probably that it's not as blinding, not as like screen overtaking. Kigiri, the Undying Ronin, fixed an issue where the skill info hyperlinks of Ember Strike didn't update with the Trank Reflection. Sure. Fixed an issue where Alex Gate sometimes couldn't affect Kigiri doing Sweeping Strike and Ember Strike. Great. Optimized the spell effects for certain heroes. Nice. Now, Guild Dividend System. The Guild Dividend System is a bit more interesting, and basically what it allows you is it gives you more freedom of spending your guild points. I briefly show you the guild dividend system. So here we are in the guild dividend system, and the way it works is the total guild activity will be weekly converted to guild coins rewarded and added to the dividend pool. All guild members share the pool evenly the following week. On top of the dividend from pool, guild leader and vice leaders can receive an extra 30% guild coin bonus. Now that's interesting. When claiming dividends, guild members can receive extra guild coins based on their own activity level. The more you did, the more you get. Only guild members with 30 plus guild activity from the previous week can claim dividend rewards. So it is pretty simple. You have this whole shenanigan, and then you do your guild quest, and then you get like this special guild coin icon, which for whatever reason they decided to change. So now we can go into the dividend system, and you see we provided 140 activity points, which gives us a grand total of 130 extra guild coins. They're going to be split between the two of us, me and Blunt for the moment, which gives every one of us extra 65 guild coins. Expect an active guild to provide you with probably like 800, maybe 1,000. It's hard to say, but it's just going to be more coins. So you're going to be able to be more liberal in spending said coins on the mythic shard essences to upgrade your hex exclusive and other exclusives that you care about, to work on buying these ancients every single week. Yeah, and then I guess the skill crystals. So it should be easier for you to get the 2 summons, the 2 ancients, the 2 skill crystals. Basically just easier for you to buy out all these resources, which is just overall a good thing. Alright, so now that we know how the guild dividend system works, there is something called a low activity guild, which means that if you only have 4 members that aren't really all that active, you are able to leave the guild without cooldown, accept invites to other guilds, and also get active guild recommendations, making it easier for you to find a guild. Not that relevant for those of us who are already in a guild, but if your guild is slowly going inactive, it's going to help you get out of the guild and into a more active one. And yeah, you don't have to spend rare crystals anymore for guild donations. Gear storage capacity increases by 300. In faction trials and gear dungeons, the gear and artifact info in the current lineup can be saved when auto fights are recorded. So if you go into gear dungeon 1, you have your heroes equipped, you go in, you clear it, you don't have to change it ever again. The gear is going to be saved the same way it works in Arena. Same goes for faction trials. Next to Arena, before our Arena 3.0 update, we're still getting an additional 9th wave to every challenge. Not quite sure what the purpose is there, but hey, it's now 9 waves instead of 8. They changed the tooltips for the exclusive gear. It's fine. Demon Soldier, Skalkin Shaman, Skill Renewal Glow couldn't fully restore HP, so now he can heal better. Reducing drag and drop speed, great. Probably not that great for those that are used to like the faster speeds. Hero Fusion notification. The yellow dot and pop-up will not appear for non-limited legendary hero fusion, so less pop-ups that go like, here, look at me, even though you know what it is. And you can now, from the daily quest, go to Tide, which is whatever. And after clearing N3-3, players can switch camp music. What the fuck? I mean, why not? Let's quickly listen to the camp music. We don't really appreciate the game for anything besides the heroes anyway, so we might as well just quickly give it a look and see if maybe there's a banger in there. I doubt it. All right, so I should enable. All right, so this is the melody we all know. Whatever. Sadie's Fantasia. That's actually not that bad. It has a lot of like Middle Ages vibes. It kind of feels like you're in like a castle and there's like knights running around in like shining armor. And there's like the pest and everyone died. Reminiscence. That's pretty much the same vibe, just more of like a court jester / in royal presence melody vibe. And now the Dream of Tides. It's basically a slow by the sea type experience. So yeah, there you go. For those of you that are still playing with in-game sounds, the cycles of you, you can now change. Ooh. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. So yeah, this has been this surprise patch review. Patch comes tomorrow. Peace.